and welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. Today is Sunday, December 11th, 2022, and I'm just going to show you maybe a couple montagey things. We had breakfast for brunch, and I made a crockpot recipe, which I'll show you in this video. It's one of my most saved videos on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, go ahead and check it out. It is at The Life of Sween. You can also find me on Instagram at The Life of Sween. And Bax is already in the crate for today, but I wanted to hop on here and actually film a true intro and outro. Today, I have a couple of tidy up things. Once I get all the laundry and cleaning up stuff done that we normally do, I think I'm going to start not necessarily doing a purge, but completely decluttering. I have multiple friends that are getting married 2023, and they are needing a couple things, so I am going to potentially go through a bunch of stuff and see if they will be able to utilize that. If not, potentially reach out and give it to a women's shelter that is here in our area, and whatever they can't take, I'm actually probably going to give to my old high school, so that way clothes and stuff like that can go to students in need. But I'm going to show you kind of a easy Sunday day in the life with me and Dylan, us eating breakfast together, dinner together. And believe it or not, I'm 23 years old, was born in 99, and I never watched Pokemon. That really wasn't my vibe, I guess, growing up, or not really what I was interested in. But now my husband is like, not necessarily making me watch it, but we are 2 episodes in, and it's not bad, I guess. It's definitely not like anything I normally watch, but it's good because we don't really have anything else to watch currently. But enough talking. I just thank you for watching my Vlogmas, and just know that you are loved, and I am so thankful that you are here. But let's hop right into Vlogmas.
Your grace is my defense. Your kindness calls me friend. Your love will never end. You're good to me. You're good to me. Your word is always true. My hope is found in you. Each day your mercies know. You're good to me. You're good to me. Oh Jesus, you are everything I need. You are my Savior and my King. You are the reason I believe. You are so good to me. You are so good to me. You are so good to me. There's purpose.
Hello and happy Vlogmas. This is going to be super dark, but the content hopefully is going to be there for you. But I am going to make another crock pot recipe. This is one of the ones that I posted here on my TikTok a little while ago. That is probably one of my most saved crock pot recipes. If you don't have me on TikTok, or you don't follow me on TikTok, my Instagram and TikTok are both at The Life of Sween. I'll put it right here for you guys to see. But today I'm going to be making a crock pot Korean beef, or Korean barbecue is what they call it. And it's kind of sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open. So we'll do that last. And I'll put the recipe here on the screen for you guys to see it. But we are going to start off with 3 pounds of a beef chuck, or like some form of roast, preferably boneless. I've never done it that involves bones. That would be definitely interesting. But let me find this. The first thing we're going to put in here is going to be the meat. But other than the meat, we are going to be putting in half a cup of brown sugar. So I'm going to get that and I'm going to pack it. This is what kind of helps it be sweet. And I'm going to take the brown sugar, and I have a separate bowl from the crock pot, and I'm just going to put that into. And then I'm going to move the brown sugar out of the way. The next thing I'm going to take, also with half a cup, is going to be this soy sauce. You can use regular soy sauce, but this one that I'm currently using is just simply the Great Value, less sodium one. If I can ever get it open. I always struggle so much whenever I get new products to open. So again, that's going to be half a cup of soy sauce. I'm going to pour that directly into that bowl with the brown sugar. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be tablespoons. So pull that out. A lot of the increments we use are tablespoons. So the first thing we're going to do, normally I have one of the things that's kind of like this. It's so dark, but it's like the ginger paste, but I do not have the ginger paste. So this is actually the first time I'm going to be using it with ground ginger. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure. I think it'll be still there taste-wise. I don't know. I'll have to report back to you later if it changes, whether it's the paste or the powder is better. So that is a tablespoon of the ginger. And this is garlic paste. This is kind of what the ginger that I normally use looks like in this format. And then I just normally squeeze it out like so. So far we have the brown sugar in here, we have the soy sauce, the ginger, and the garlic. Next, we're going to take a teaspoon, and while I'm getting the teaspoon out, we are going to use a teaspoon of onion powder. Put that into the bowl as well. Then I'm going to go back, and I have some liquids now. This, you can add 2 teaspoons of sriracha to this mix if you want, but I don't own sriracha at all. But I'm going to do a tablespoon of rice vinegar and a tablespoon of sesame oil. And again, that's a tablespoon of both. So there it is. Pour that into the bowl. And then this is my sesame seed oil. So I just did rice vinegar. And then this is sesame seed oil. And then both of those are quite, can be quite fragrant. So just heads up, but at the end, your house is gonna be smelling amazing. This recipe, so many people have asked me for it. And it's a reason why it's the most saved one. It's a sweet type of meat. And normally I say serve it with rice. You can add broccoli or do some of those egg rolls. But then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix that so that way the brown sugar is kind of broken down. And I do have a little bit left over of that ginger that just came over. You don't have to add that, but just for kind of cleanup purposes, I'm going to mix that back in. So after the chuck roast, of course, you have the tablespoon of the garlic, the tablespoon of the ginger. You have a teaspoon of the onion powder. You have the half a cup of the soy sauce. You have half a cup of the brown sugar packed. Then you have a tablespoon of rice vinegar, and a tablespoon of sesame seed oil, and your concoction is done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chuck roast out and just put that at the bottom of my crock pot with the liner already in there. Then this concoction we just made, what we're going to simply do is just pour that over. It doesn't completely cover it, but that is okay because the chuck roast tends to add a little bit of extra juice to this as it slowly cooks, creating the best type of meat. Here in about 4 hours after it's been on high, we will take it out and we'll just get a knife and we'll cut it up, and then we'll put it back into the meat and we'll let it kind of, not necessarily fester, but we'll let it continue to soak up all those juices with smaller cubes instead of it being one chunk of meat. But now I'm just taking a little spatula, or whatever these little things are called, and I am taking it out. So it's on high, and I'm going to get my lid. And now we are going to clean the house. I'm going to put all this stuff up. And we'll continue on with Vlogmas with better light. So let's go ahead and skip to that. So I have a pair of tongs, a cutting board down, and a knife, and I am going to take it out just so that way you guys know what it looks like. Oh, of course, bad lighting. My kitchen is kind of weird. How did I have you guys set up? We'll just fix it that way. So, with the cutting board, it's been in here for a while now. Here's the first little sliver. Honestly, this is already falling apart by itself, which is good. Oop. This is going to easily just, or it should. That is a good thing to say. It should just kind of fall apart by itself. And I'm just going to kind of cut it into bigger, or cut the big chunks into little ones, if I can even describe what I'm doing. And sometimes I just kind of sit here and I just go like this, because most of the time it's already going to fall apart by itself. You're just here to kind of not make it one big lump of meat. And I have the trash going right here to take out, but my little pot has rice cooking on it. And normally what I do to top this is I top it with sesame seeds, and you can also top it with, shoot, what's it called? Sesame seeds, and also like green onions or like chives and stuff. So I'm just putting that back in, and I'm going to stir it. It smells so good. I'm gonna leave that here for us to do, and I'm gonna try to show you a better pic of it with light. So let me get a light and we will show you what it looks like. So that is what the Korean beef is gonna be looking like. And then I have my rice in a bag boiling. it down. Get them little stinky paws down.
You're still with me after all these years. The world was fire, now it's dust and sand. We're hungry now for the little things, like windows down and cruising around and leaving nothing, breathing in my white honest sedan. We're burning through the dunes, bear witness to why we string them up, we hold it down. We are the outlaws in our red dust town. Some nights I still dream, fevered from gasoline, fresh cut grass, sweet evening, summer seething, needing to blow holes right through the tires again. Purrs in the night and sends a murderous blast of
Thank you for watching today's vlog. Comment below what your favorite thing to do on Sunday is. Do you do like a reset? Do you like just hanging out around your house? Do you go to the gym? Or comment your favorite thing to do on Sunday. But I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. I'm so excited for this week because we have girls gift exchange this week and we are going to have trivia, and Dylan and I are going to see the ballet this weekend, but I will vlog it and I will tell you guys about that later after it's said and done. And thank you for watching Vlogmas. I adore you. Bye.